Have you noticed a change in vibe in the early start of the game since 1.1 with dismantling crash sites?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Personally, I feel like I haven't felt like the vibe shift necessarily. Like the extra resources are nice,
Yeah,
but
I don't really think too hard on if it's like feels more empty or lonely or what.
we know.
I play this game sometimes.
No, funnily enough, we did have a conversation about this like a couple of days ago because we started playtesting on the release candidate on our home console.
Home console.
And yeah, by the way, I did put like somewhere between 70 to 80 hours on the same release candidate on my home console. I managed to complete tier 8, and I tried to
Tier
build.
8,
Yeah, I tried to build everything in like one biome just to put the console to like, some performance test. It runs pretty well, so I know there are a lot of concerns surrounding the performance on console. If you're aiming to progress the game and complete all the space elevator and the hub milestones, I think you can play it comfortably. The console can handle late game saves. But again, yes, it of course will struggle if you are trying to build 1,000-hour save or 2,000-hour save like you do on PC. I mean, even on PC, it's not like you can run those saves without modifying the engine ini file and then increase the object limit. So you're still doing some kind of modification. It's not like you're playing vanilla on PC at that point. So, yeah.
Do you have a?
Wait, actually, I have some there because I wanted to add. I also played quite a bit on my home PS5, and I was very impressed overall. I mean, I've always been impressed with the console version, to be honest, because I've seen so many like iterations over the years of PC. There are some updates, where the performance takes some hits. Sometimes, again, it improves. Sometimes it goes a little bit on the other way. But there's something magical of seeing, like, this in this little box. You can play the same as PC, and it feels the same as PC. Maybe I was worried, like, from a QA production perspective, I was worried about like the stability overall. But again, after Guru was able to put like how many hours?
80 hours.
Yeah, like 80 hours. At home, I only put like 20 hours on my personal save, but at the office, I played quite a bit. Actually, I did so much smoke testing until I was sick. But that is part of the other question, which I realized, I never answered myself. But playing with QA mentality in mind and playing just by playing is like a completely different thing in the term of what you're trying to achieve, right? Yeah. You can do a lot of progress in a QA task, for example, if you just do the same thing over and over under different conditions. But that doesn't make you progress in the game or, helps you in the game in any way for the most part. But yeah, when I was playing, chilling at home, taking a shower, just like, okay, now I'm just gonna enjoy. It was very fun. It was actually very fun. And like, still after so many years, I was hooked. I was like, Kevin, I've been playing for 4 hours, like maybe I should stop. But I'm so close to finishing the parts. Then I can just go make a sandwich or something while it gives me the rest of the parts, and then I can cash them in for the milestone. Yeah. And I was like, wow. So this game has a lot of.
You play in the shower? I mean, that's a question. Not
from
the chat. Yeah.
I mean, on Steam Deck you can once. And then
Ziploc bag over the Steam Deck, and then you play. Like, get a gallon Ziploc bag.
Okay, if you have another controller, right? Then the Steam Deck over there on like a stand.
Put it on your shower caddy.
Yeah.
And then small Ziploc bag over the controller. There you go.
Yeah.
I have one of these like nice shower stools to sit on as well in the shower.
Steph Mixo with the Far Cry 3 reference was great. Really appreciated that one.
Oh,
I missed it.
The worst part is I recognize that because I've said it myself on dev streams as well. Like controller support for 1.1 still on PC, but over summer has triggered in me too the feeling of like I'm home. It's like Saturday, maybe Sunday, or like it's not work time at least, and I'm like having this weird itch of like shit. I think I want to play Satisfactory. which I don't really readily appreciate as much as you do, maybe. But controllers have been a very, very fun, relaxing way to play for me as well, and a very, like, I guess, just physically, fundamentally different. Like, the vibe of holding a different item in my hands just kind of helps to mentally separate controller gameplay from, or work gameplay from joy gameplay.
That is actually a great point, because I didn't really feel this until I did my casual playthrough,
Yeah.
which again, in it was exactly like 17 hours or something, but I actually made it to tier 5. Like, I speed ran super
Damn.
fast, but I did that with controller, and that was exactly one of my first impressions when even when we were shipping controller for PC with 1.0. I thought, you know what, controller is like a slower paced experience. But yeah, that completely went away in this very last playthrough. Also, a lot of the 1.1 quality of life helped. Like things, for example, now you don't need to really aim at the output or input of a building. You just aim at the general direction of the building, and it just latches onto the input. That is an amazing. Like, Tobias is a god for even thinking about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, even the blueprint autoconnect makes
Blueprint autoconnect.
makes your job a lot easier on console.
We have done so much quality of life for PC that it just made things better on controller indirectly, and that's great. Like, again, I was having so much fun playing that I do intend to finish that playthrough at least. I might do some idle strats of, when I have my parts just waiting for the space elevator.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let them craft. I don't want to expand those, but it's great. It's been fun.
What about adaptive triggers or haptic?
So Sasha, which is another
Wizard.
yeah, he's been doing a lot of stuff with the controller haptics for PlayStation, and I don't think we have adaptive triggers at all. But we do have haptics, and you can feel them in even the smallest things, like the space giraffe tick thing. It's just walking, and you feel the boom, boom. Like the ground is shaking with each step.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It is nice.